Good morning, everybody, and welcome on this Friday. We want to thank you for watching, and we'll have a couple of announcements that are important for you. Maybe the first one is that if you know of a parishioner that's not on Facebook, you can please tell them to check out our website, which is sjb-ola.org. In other words, St. John the Baptist Our Lady of Assumption.org for these videos and updates about the schedule during this coronavirus time. So if you know somebody, please let them know. This morning's gospel talked about Jesus, and it's only 2 weeks from today that is Good Friday, and the Feast of the Tabernacle is there, and Jesus always went to that. So the disciples go up by themselves, and he kind of goes up in secret. And he goes up in secret not because he's afraid they're going to kill him, but he still has more work to do for the Father. He goes up and starts preaching, and people know that they're looking forward to killing him. The authorities are, and so they try to arrest him, but he gets away. I think the message for us today is that we got 2 weeks left before Good Friday. Lent is our time of reflection on how we're obeying God's will in our own lives, and so it gives us an opportunity during these quiet days during the coronavirus to look into our own lives and to commit ourselves once again to doing God's will in our life, not the way we want God to do it, but the way God wants it, but the way that we want, the way that God wants us to do it.
I don't know if any of you have heard, but Father Chuck is becoming a podcast sensation. I mean, you look at him, he's good. Now, thank you, everyone. We're we're in day 5 of the lockdown, and it's a challenge to all of us, and we know it's a challenge. I really hope, as married couples, it's a good time, guys. You don't need to tell your wife how to do everything. She does it fine when you're not home. Okay, so. And for our children, and I want to talk for a minute about the children. Why aren't we in school? What is this? And it's very, very scary for children. Oh, there's a disease that's killed. We don't want to do that. We don't want to frighten children. So maybe having a very special time every day to pray with your children and say, there's some old people who are sick and their families can't be with them. Why don't we say a prayer for them? That would be very, very good. It would help those old people. We're trying to bring our children through this with a reliance upon God, and let them know in times of uncertainty, in times where we don't know what's going on, it's God that we turn to. And I think it can be a great teaching moment. Also, if they're separated from their grandparents and stuff like that, they can still make little cards. You can go drop those cards off at the door. And, believe me, grandparents love all that stuff, and it goes on the refrigerator. Just the fact that the kids love them and, Mommy, I miss you, whatever. That's a great opportunity for the kids. Also, I would ask you to be very aware of some elderly people who live alone, maybe who are separated by distance from their families. And you might want to just go, are you okay? We're just calling to check on you. I know St. Aloysius in Baton Rouge has divided up their parish directory, and people are just calling. Are you okay? And, the older people are scared to go to supermarkets and stuff like that, and understandably so. You might say, can I pick you up milk, bread, whatever? I'll leave it by your back door. Yeah, we'll settle up later. I'll get you your milk, whatever you need, or can't offer you toilet paper because someone bought all of that. But anyway, just good opportunities to teach our children that in times of need, we're supposed to look out for one another, and we're supposed to trust in God. Oh, Good.
Father Jeff, I know you have a couple of announcements, and I want to repeat that again. So why don't you, about the Holy Father?
Yes, yes. Today at noon, Baton Rouge time, on the Vatican website, as well as on channel 268, which is EWTN, on Cox Cable. I don't know what it is if you have other cable outlets. But the Pope has given his Urbi et Orbi to the city and to the world. He's doing a prayer, and with that prayer comes a plenary indulgence. For those of you not familiar with plenary indulgences, it's a practice started early in the church where people can gain indulgence to be permitted for some of your past sins to be expiated by certain prayers and certain opportunities. So today at noon, on the Holy Father from Vatican will address us, and participating in that and listening to that, we can get a plenary indulgence. So we invite everyone to join us either on the Vatican website, or you can do it on channel EWTN, channel 268 on your cable company. We thank you for being with us. Now we
Well,
won't be
got a couple more things.
okay.
One is this Sunday Mass at 9 o'clock that
Sunday
we live
Mass.
stream, and so you'll be able to be able to watch that.
Yeah.
And we're doing this podcast Monday through Friday, so we won't be here on Saturday and Sunday for the
Correct.
podcast.
Correct.
And I want to give our website again. It's sjb-ola.org. And for those of you that are on Facebook, you'll be able to get the information there. So thank you, and God bless you for watching.
Once again, this is Butch and Sundance saying we enjoyed having you with us. We'll talk to you next week and hope to see you at Mass on Sunday morning.